right, let's make sure that we're good golden here. All right, and we are. Awesome. Well, hello, and welcome everyone to today's stream here on the Paladin's Keep. I am your very humble Paladin, right? And we're going to continue on with some more Lies of P. Now, I know what you're thinking. Paladin, pause. We got a stream on Sunday that we weren't expecting. That is correct. We had a stream on Tuesday. That was a little late. That is correct. And now we have a stream on Wednesday, which is not a day you typically stream. What is going on? And to that, I would say that is also correct. And fortunately for you, my wife has a work event. So here I am. Simple enough. Okay, so one of the things that we have to do is, now that we have access to the golden tree, is we have to periodically go back to the golden tree and make sure that we're good here. Do I still have a Trinity key, by the way? Find that. Functional items. Materials. I got motivity cranks. I got motivity cranks, my dudes. That is what I got. Alright, regardless, let's go ahead and investigate. Tree is a glint. Give me that golden fruit, my man. So in 10 minutes, we can come back to this golden fruit tree and get more golden fruit. We got to do that. Periodically, we got to be grabbing that golden fruit. All right? That's what we got to do. It's a must. No ifs, ands, or buts. We must do it. That being said, let's see what we got here. We have our etiquette +3, our dancer's curve, sword blade +6, technique A, technique S. Dude, we are golden. We got a big melee weapon with the greatsword there on the curved dancer blade, which is just phenomenal. And then we have our stabby stabber of the etiquette, which has just been doing great. Now, I have, like I've kind of been very honest about across my time streaming this game, this is a blind playthrough. It's a first-time playthrough, and in the midst of me doing a first-time playthrough as a technique build, I have two separate playthroughs that I'm doing where I'm keeping myself limited by as far as I've made progress on in this game on stream. So I can't go further than my stream so that everything stays blind. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed is my motivity build. So that's like the strength build. And then the advanced one I'm struggling with a little bit, but that's because there's just certain points for the damage capacity on the advanced builds. It's very elemental based, so you just have to be a little bit more, like, just a little bit more on top of, like, what you're doing, and a little bit more strategic in terms of, like, oh, I'm fighting this type of enemy, so I should probably use this type of damage. So that part's been a little difficult for me, but we're still working through it, and we're making some good progress. But with the motivity build, I'm using, I have the big pipe wrench, and then the holy sword of the arc as my motivity build. So this pipe wrench has disgusting base damage, and then the holy sword of the arc is my, like, special weapon that I'm using alongside it. So yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, but anyways, we start off with a boss, which is crazy. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a theatrical rendition of this game. Hey, Geppetto, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to my boy? Like, we're just, like, watching it, like, what's going on? He killed Pinocchio! What is this? He killed Pinocchio! Oh, no! Oh, no, he killed Pinocchio! Got him. Oh! All right. Yo, is this the king of the puppets? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Because we know Fuoka worshipped the king of the puppets like a god. It's the king of puppets! Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Okay. I did not expect him to look like this. Oh my goodness. Alright, I gotta... Ah! I have a feeling this is going to be a two-part fight. Yeah, there's no way this isn't a two-part fight. Yeah, there's no way. This has to be a two-phaser. What? There's a puppet inside of a It's Puppet Pacific Rim. Hold on. What's with the explosions, my man? Is that a sickle? It's a sickle sword. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like this. Dude. What, the Terminator's... Oh, God. Okay. Alright, I like this. I like this. Romeo, King of the Puppets. What? Enemy backstab? Hey, if you just want to turn away. Blood our sword. There we go! Etiquette. Etiquette for this, my man. Oh! Uh-oh. What the f... What was that? Why do I not get any opportunity? What the heck? So this dude just gets to, like, swing endlessly? Dark Master, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub, my man. What the fuck just happened? Liza P, I know. I'm so happy. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab some of that. Let's grab some of these. Let's grab some of this. Alright, let's use a Fable Catalyst. Just to get us prepped for more Fable. I think we're going to hold off on using our charge, because we didn't need it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't actually really care for you that much. She's going to come follow me anyways. Did you just get to King of Puppets? This is my first attempt. That was my first attempt, so, yeah, I just got... okay. Woo! Yeah, we're going to use a Star Fragment. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to hold off. Well, we might be able to open up. Hold on. Yeah, single stab. I remember that. Perfect block the enemy's attack temporarily right after a successful guard. Use Fable Arts to trigger an extra attack. Right. Good luck. You might be here a while. I don't want to hear that. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's grind her up. Shock that boy. Get wrecked! God. Okay. Fair. All right. Fair. I get it. Yeah, you almost had him, but that second phase has some tricky one-shot attack. Yeah, which is what I faced. It was awful. It was legit terrifying. Okay. Alright, let's heal up, and then let's do this. Boom! Alright, curved dancer sword. Good stuff. Back up. See if we can get him turned around. We can. There we go! Alright, let's grab out the etiquette. Get out of my way! Out of my way! There we go. Alright, let's heal up. Let's use this. And let's check. Oh, God. Okay. Uh-oh. Curve dancer. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Second one! That was good. Your build seems really strong, though. I don't think I did as much damage as you are. Damn, dude. I'm really enjoying this build. It's been really disgusting.
Puppets will have changed too, right?
Ooh.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh.
Backstage.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Yeah, let me walk you through a little bit of what I got going on here. So, let's actually just get rid of these because we don't need those no more. So yeah, this is a technique build. As you can see, we have the etiquette, which we've been using primarily because we were able to put a technique crank on it to get us an S scaling. And then we did put a technique crank on this to get it to an A scaling because I didn't realize they have technique-based greatswords, which is great. So before we had this blade specifically, we started using we were originally using the Wintry's rapier blade. We swapped it out for this one because we technically had to, like, what's the word? Dueling style weapons. Like, this says dagger, but it's basically a rapier. So this gives us a little bit more clearing opportunity if we have like multiple enemies, and then yeah, so that's kind of like where we're going. So it's just been enjoyable. This technique weapon is disgusting, and its fable art is gross, to say the least. So I've been thoroughly enjoying that. Okay. So we also, by the way, Dark Master, this is where you get to see one of my newest additions since I've been doing a lot of Dark Souls games, is we got ourselves a lore board. So I've been writing a lot of like lore stuff. I know like the majority of the things are probably a little difficult to see because of the distance with the camera. So I kind of talk through what I'm writing so that it's at least understandable, like what I'm trying to do. But the big thing here is that we wrote, so when we found the King's Flame, Fuoco, we were told that he's potentially a broken puppet because they said that the Grand Covenant was flawed in Fuoco, and so he worshipped the King of Puppets like a god. So we know that. But now we have a name. So now we have a name for the King of Puppets, and the name is Romeo. So we're going to do Romeo, King of Puppets, and then we're also going to add in blue a little qualifier because he... Romeo is not a big puppet. He was a little puppet that piloted the big puppet. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll just do Pacific Rim is what we'll title it as. Pacific Rim. So then we understand the idea of the nature of the King of Puppets, like how that just worked out. So that's what we're going to write down there. Okay. So that being said, let's go ahead and use the Stargazer. We're not going to leave just yet. I want to just do one final just eye check. Not see anything. You're all in. Dude, I'm all in. It's a blind playthrough, so I am all in. I'm reading item descriptions. We're learning lore. We're doing everything. Everything we can to learn what's going on in this game, we are gonna do. All right, so it's gonna be great. So we have to read the Burnt White King's Ergo. So Ergo obtained from Romeo, King of Puppets, When the boy opened his eyes, he found himself sitting on a throne that he had not asked for. When he sought his friend of the past, he clung to his memories, even though he knew there was no going back. It's worth it. This is for sure my favorite non-FromSoft Souls game. I've heard so much good things about it, and this game was actually recommended to me on TikTok, because I had asked on TikTok, like, hey guys, I'm currently streaming. Oh, I saw the guy there, but I didn't.
You're safe.
Hold up.
I was so scared I would lose my precious son.
Why is Geppetto here?
It's risky for me just being out here.
Yeah, obviously.
Fortunately, you didn't need my help.
Obviously.
I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon.
Okay.
Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction.
Okay.
But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers.
So,
It's
yes.
tough, but I
We're
know
gonna write a
where
green
we should
line.
go now. The Grand Exhibition.
Okay.
Rumors say the alchemists there have
I'll
developed
explain.
a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists.
Well, the cure
both
didn't
their
work.
science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't
Who?
you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
What did I
If
get?
it will help Antonia and the
Okay,
others.
well, it's not showing
It's
me yet.
worth
I'm gonna...
exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Maximum number of pulse. Yay! I like that. Okay, so problem. So, green... the green markers are for events, like historical events. So we wrote down the puppet frenzy that happened. It sprung out of the Grand Exhibition in Krot. And so Romeo seems to be in charge of the puppet frenzy to some degree, in terms that he is obviously the king of puppets. So we got that figured out. Problem is, with the petrification disease, which I've written down here, that Dr. Clark Shore, otherwise known as Dr. Cure-All, tried to make a medicine because the disease only affects humans. Chris Watt, welcome in. Hello, hello. But even in his own notes, the medicine failed. In fact, he was upset that the medicine failed. So, they're working on an additional cure? Is that what I'm to understand from this? Is they were working on an additional cure? Maybe they're trying to fix the mistakes of the failed cure?
That one puppet could control so many others.
No. I don't know,
That's
guys.
a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city.
Right.
But it's still a city beset by the petrification
Remember that game,
disease.
Bad Parenting, I'd recommend you play on
Seek
stream a few
a
months
cure
ago?
from the
I do.
alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
I do remember, I think there was... We were waiting on the game to release, right? No, it's already super released. Yes, I do remember it. I just had to look it back up because I kind of I remember us talking about it. I don't remember the game fully well enough, so I was like, I don't remember what specifically we talked about, but I do remember we talked about it. Hey, more puppets. There has to be a puppet. What is this for? Oh, you know what it's for? It's for the... Oh, what? What's the point of this ledge if I can't use it for fun? That's stupid. Get over here. I'm mad at you. Mad at you too, madam. We're equal opportunity impalers around here, so we don't discriminate, okay? Man, woman, puppet. We'll stab you. We don't care. Does that dog have a saw blade on its head? It does. The dog has a saw blade on its head. You might just scratch that out of your plans because the creator had been doing something bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Is the creator, did the creator get a little touchy-feely? Is that the route that we're going down?
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even.
Oh, no. We
That
gave the
seems
puppets
weird. That's weird,
depression? What? No. Alright, guys. I have the cure for the depression. It's this giant blade. Let's go fix their depression. Hi, madam. I'm here to fix your depression. Don't be depressed when you could simply be dead. Hello, sir. Don't be depressed. Oh, God. Hitboxes. No! Don't be depressed. Be dead. Be very dead. Remember those commercials where it was like, for Beetlejuice or something like that, where it was like, be afraid. Be very afraid. Seems that way. Steam reviews are slamming him. Uh-oh. Alright, pause, guys. We're going to take 5 seconds to read Steam reviews of this game. Bad parenting game. Alright, time to go to the Steam reviews. The Steam reviews are still mostly positive. We're going to not recommend it. To anyone consider buying this game, don't. The developer of Bad Parenting has been exposed as a predator and has been proven to engage in disgusting behavior with the youth. That's how I'm going to word it. That is not only deeply disturbing, but likely illegal. Liam! It is likely illegal. I do not support this kind of behavior, and I hope you don't either. If you really want to play the game, I recommend finding a free version somewhere. Yeah, because you don't want to financially support this guy. Please, by any means, do not support this developer. I personally wish I could still refund the game. How painfully ironic that someone who made a game about abuse would go on to be an abuser. That's going to be how I word that. I sincerely hope the victims are able to recover from their traumatic experiences. You know what? We absolutely hear the Paladins Keep. We carry on those wishes as well to the people who are the victims of this developer are able to heal from the trauma incurred. And we're going to unleash the wrath that we hope the justice system unleashes upon him on these puppets. Okay, so that's how we're going to handle this.
I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
He's absolutely, like, right. Like, it's not until I attack them that they actually start functioning well. So it's like, up until that point, they're just like, yeah, like, this is... They're just, like, completely dead. But when I watch. So now that I attack her, now she's functional. So Gemini's right. Like, they're practically, like, dead men walking at this point. But why? Because my imagination is the puppet should have been functioning before Romeo, unless Romeo was like, oh, what the f is that thing? Welcome! Don't get up. Don't get up. Oh, it got up. It got up. It got up. Get over here! Oh, God, it's... Oh, no! It's the one that hurts! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good thing you don't instantly play the games as soon as someone recommends it. Yeah, that's typically how that, you know. I have a weird, well, maybe it's not weird. I consider this normal, but I also consider, I guess, like, maybe you can consider it slightly weird. I have a weird fixation on completing things. So if I start something, I can't, like, technically do something different unless I complete it. So I'm the kind of guy that would, like, if I have multiple things of, like, multiple food items on my plate, I have to eat one food item to completion before I can move on to the next one. Now, ooh, we have a new weapon. We must read. We must get lore. Is this a... Oh, it's a balanced weapon. Okay. We haven't tried, like, a balanced build. That might be interesting, where we do maybe, like, both motivity and technique, like, kind of bump them together. I don't know. That seems like a bit much, though. Let's read it. A sword blade made to commemorate the construction of the clock tower. It is sharpened to a point in the shape of a minute hand, making it effective for slashing and stabbing. Clock sword was made to commemorate the clock tower's construction by using its minute hand, because even its blade was engraved with antique ornamentation. People said it was a fitting commemorative item. A metal handle, elegantly embellished with gold adornments. It is equipped with a timer with an alarm. And then... Same thing as the one above. Okay. Cool. What clock tower, by the way? What's that? Hold up. Is that what we just came out of? Yeah, it's Opera House. Okay. Yeah, so, like, I have to complete stuff before I go and do new things, so it kind of works in my advantage, I guess, in this regard. And then the next game I know that we are playing was another one that was recommended on TikTok. And I had asked this, like, at the beginning of the year. I had asked this on my TikTok when I was still playing Demon Souls. And the other game was Another Crap's Treasure, so that's going to be the next one that we do. I haven't bought it yet, so I still have to buy the game. But that's going to be the next one that we play. And if it's anything like this in regards of like lore or anything like that, then I'm also going to hold up the lore board for that. I don't personally know how it functions, but just know that we'll carry that as long as we have to. And then we'll do it for pretty much every like Dark Souls game that we play. Also a great game. I'm so glad to hear that, because I also have never played that before in my life. So we'll be under the sea. It'll be good. It will be great. Okay, so hold on. We gotta think here. This is the first time that we've seen lots of bodies in a city district where there's also puppets. And so these are all carcasses. Also, I found out that there's different classification of enemy types. So we have puppet. Okay. Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, God, I don't like it. Okay, we have carcass. This is a carcass. This is a puppet. Then you have human. And the humans are legitimate people. So, like, Mad Donkey was a human. Aladoro's a human. The White Lady was a boss. We didn't fight Aladoro. I don't want you to think that, because I'm smuggling him in with other people that we fought. The White Lady's a human. Any other human bosses that we fought? Am I just like not thinking of it? Andreas is technically a carcass. Yeah, so it just should be Mad... Oh, and the eldest. Eldest brother of the Black Brother. Eldest rabbit of the Black Brotherhood. Might be a nice break after this game. It's more just a fun, lighthearted Souls game, not really deep lore. Okay, cool. Oh, we have the Lorenzini Arcade. Okay, we have to look for a wine bottle. Also, we have carcasses. Mucho carcass. Mucho carcasses. I need wine bottle. Excuse me? Oh, whoa, whoa! What is that? What was that? Bro, it came at me dangling that thing. I was like, put it away. I don't know what's going on here. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to be dangled at. That's crazy. That is utterly crazy. Well, maybe not utter. That is absolutely insane. He came out just swanging. We didn't vibe with that. All right. A lot of carcasses, a lot of locations to go. We can go that way. I bet you that dude's got some thang to swang. I don't. Let's go find out. We got to go back to the hotel anyways, so we're just gonna. What the fuck is that thing? Like, actually. Oh! Yes! Bro, I'm so glad I picked this arm. Can we go this way? We need keys? Why do we need keys? The only keys I need in my life is Alicia keys, man. That's a joke. Probably a really bad one. That was the dumbest pun I've said in a while. Alright, what do we have? Oh, yes. We gotta go back to, what's her face to get the... Okay. The item that she should have left behind. Which means we gotta... Oh, it means we gotta kill some people. Okay. Hold up. I know what we gotta do. I think we have to go up the right stairwell for this one. Okay. We'll do this and then go back to the hotel. What's up, bro? That sucks, dude. That's awful. Hey, fam. Back up. Come on. Drop. You're in my playfield now. So that was a fun thing that I learned about those guys, is that as long as there's one of them around, then they deal, what is it, disruption damage, and they also are harder to kill. So that's not fun. But on the other hand, woo! We actually almost died. Because that disruption, if it gets up to max, like, we just... Adios, nice to see you. It was really great to have known you.
There's another record.
Why is she... Why is she... What? 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 Okay, the small locket that was given as a commemorative token, it holds a portrait of a pale girl stabbed repeatedly by a knife. The sisters exchanged lockets as a sign of their friendship. The elder sister was pleased. Stand always on the number of our dreams together, your loving sister, number. On the stage of our dreams together, your loving sister. Right, so this... Oh... No, because this was the White Lady's locket, so that's why they don't have the stuff crossed out. So the stage and then the name, which means that what's in place of stage and what's in place of the name are going to be more in line towards the White Lady versus the Red Actress. So they were sisters. We killed her sister! Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, I'm sorry. You should have... I hated that lady. That girl sucked. She was annoying. Yeah, that was awful. That was an absolute pain. The White Lady was annoying. I can't describe my satisfaction with her death, like, enough presently. So, whew. Yikes. And we killed her? Nice. But the red actress didn't have to die. That is actually a little sad. It is what it is, but... Alright, back to the hotel. We have 3... Okay, back to the hotel. We are eventually going to have to figure out where to get the rest of those gramophone discs. Because I want to collect all of them. But we've been practically doing everything that we possibly could. And I think we only have 2. 3. My bad. Okay. Let's go here. Alright. And then let's go to Alidoro first, because we do have to get the weapon. Because we are collecting all the weapons. That's also a shame, though, because that's at 10,000. It did say 10,000. And like that, I'm a little sad. That... Technique! Oh, we can get the Puppet Ripper! That's actually cool. All Legion arms abilities tier +1. That's a dope amulet. Okay. They were 3 bodies, but their mind was 1. The mind that sought revenge against the puppets by killing them the way their brother was killed. Ooh. A chain sickle handle that once sprayed a bloody fog over Krat. The device, the spring device allows the handler to extend or wind up the chain easily. Krat has a legend about a grinning hedonist murderer. Is that Jack the Ripper? Is that like supposed to be like Jack the Ripper almost? Maybe not. Like a hedonist murder? He murders hedonists? Maybe? I don't know. They say his heart was made of clockwork. Like, obviously, yeah, because it's the Puppet Ripper. Like, I'm just throwing ideas. I have no clue. Yeah, we have to get it, because we need to get all the items. We need to get all the weapons. So we do have to get it. And because it's a technique weapon, you bet your sweet butt we're going to go upgrade it. You bet we're going to go upgrade it. Like, come on.
I know my way around a weapon.
I bet you do know your way around a weapon. I bet you do. Because that's what you're here for. You're here to upgrade these weapons. It's a technique. Technique. Nice. We could upgrade the Wintry's Blade, but I don't know if I really need to. So I think we'll be okay. Alter handle. Do we have technique cranks? We don't. Damn it. We also haven't really... There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard. Okay.
At the House of Vanini, even price.
We could get a technique crank. We could get a technique crank. I think we do. Hold on.
I know my way around.
Alter handle. Going +2 it doesn't say it does anything. Part of me really wants to buff that up. Is that extra 24? Dude. We'll use that Puppet Ripper. We're going to upgrade it. So we're going to hold on to the crank for a little while, just so we can make sure that we're okay. Let's go talk to Sophia.
Antonia's condition is getting worse.
She has the disease. Of course it's getting worse.
Come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone.
Right.
Me as well.
Right.
I'll use my power to...
Do we also have to talk to Geppetto? Do we have quartz? That's good. That's probably the last of capacity that we'll ever have to do. So we have pretty good legion now. And then our weight is distributed actually rather... What is with that 6.6 weight? You won't catch me with that. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. I guess we're going to have to take this off. What should we do? We are fighting carcasses, so let's go ahead and put that on. We go to 59% rather quick. Not today, Satan. You won't catch me. You won't catch me slipping. That was funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to you. Let's go ahead and sit down in the chair, my lad. Electroshock therapy. We have no quartz. That is fucking phenomenal. All right, Geppetto, let's go talk to you because you wanted to talk to me.
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you?
Who
Ask me
voiced
about
you?
areas you want to know about.
Hold on. I feel like... Okay, here's my guess. I'm going to look it up in a second to confirm. Here's my guess. Because I've had such like a... I've heard this voice before. So, I think that the voice actor for Geppetto is the same voice actor who voices the main playable character in Call of Cthulhu. So I'm going to look up Lies of P voice cast is what I'm going to look up. Okay? Lies of P voice cast. We have Anthony Howell for Giuseppe Geppetto. So we're going to look up Anthony Howell. Anthony Howell is an English actor who is best known for a starring role as Sergeant Paul Milner in the British TV series Foyle's War and Margit or Morgott in Elden Ring. That's pretty fucking dope. Not gonna lie, pretty awesome. Super cool. I didn't think that far, but that's cool. He was Christopher Samuels in Alien Isolation. Filmography. Oh, I want video games. I was right! 2018 Call of Cthulhu. He was Edward Pierce. I knew it. Don't ever tell me I don't know. It took a second, but I told you I knew it. He's also Cyril in Final Fantasy 16. Okay, so we've had him on the stream a couple times. We played Elden Ring, we played Final Fantasy 16, we played Demon Souls, he was the puppeteer, and Yurt the Silent Chief. We did Call of Cthulhu. We've done none of the other stuff. But dude, that's 4 times we've had this voice actor on this stream. So Anthony Howell, thank you for all that you do. and for giving us amazing characters that I get to play games to. So thank you. Appreciate it. Did I start? Hold on. I don't think I died to Romeo. I don't think the death count went up. I gotta double check. Real fast. What my death count was when I ended the stream. No, I was at 8 when I ended. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good to know. So we're at 9 and we're good. Because I don't want to mess up. So let's learn about the Grand Exhibition.
We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition.
Which we knew. So that's why the puppet frenzy happened there.
It would have shocked the world.
Right.
The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them. The barren swamp.
So you have the
was
next 4
originally
areas to go to?
vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely
Similar.
an investigation.
Okay, similar.
Rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
Thanks, appreciate that.
Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked.
Yeah, Battle of the Workshop
Many
Tower.
of the puppets have moved on, but
I think,
now
right?
strange monsters lurk.
Maybe that was between the Stalkers and the Black Rabbit
careful
Brotherhood.
If you go back,
I can't remember.
you're precious to me.
But we know that there was a battle at a
People
workshop.
call them the Alchemists of the Isle.
Okay.
Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea.
Oh, yes, the alchemists were foreigners. We knew that.
I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Okay. What a cutscene. See what she's got to say. Is she dead? Not dead. She's just reminiscing in her youth. Oh, yes, the silent protagonist. Ever so silent. Oh, yuck.
Oh, it's you. Come closer, won't you?
Forgot she has that
When you
grayscale.
reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories.
Well,
That's a portrait of me when I was young.
right, but you've been staring at it since I played this game.
I was so feisty.
Oh, so feisty.
Fierce back then. I loved
Fierce.
the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have Oh,
We can't tell a lie.
you are an honest one.
We gotta be honest.
Still, this disease can't take my memories. Time. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. It may be a comfort to you someday. People have no idea, thanks for keeping me company.
Cool. Right. We don't want to lie. We don't want to be a filthy little liar. But we still gotta talk to Vanini. I don't know what for.
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets.
That is my
Amazing.
friend. It was
And the puppets appear
Romeo.
lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus.
So what?
Think one
No-
can have
no
so much
focus.
control through ergo waves.
They don't have no
We don't
focus.
determine who or what is causing it. This could all happen again tomorrow.
Yes.
I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
That's what I'm doing.
I always welcome.
That's what I do. Alright, so we have to go to the... to the what again? Gotta, hold on. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard. Which means... outside? Is this Elysian Boulevard? No, this was Trasny Valley. Wrong. Right? Yeah. Hold up, I made a mistake. Elysian Boulevard was after this. So we needed to go outside. The other way. Hi, buddy. Okay, he's still gone. Going up? Come on. Good boy. Yeah, puppers. Puppers. Want to say hi to the stream? Want to say hi to the stream? Well, don't get all fed up with me, bro. You just gotta turn and look at the... Oh. My buddy. We gotta go talk to Polandina.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell
His
on the
ego
welfare
has
of
awoken.
Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia.
Oh!
It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have.
Oh, he likes
to be
her.
Sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective.
Okay.
You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet
Okay.
and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
No. I've met humans that love puppets. But I have not met a puppet that's loved a human.
Yes. Of course. It is a truth.
One of my other
Well,
playthroughs that I'm doing all those answers, like doing it
What
the
I
other
really
way.
wanted to hear was a sweet lie.
Right, but I can't tell you lies.
For opening my eyes. Nevertheless, I know that the love I feel for Lady Antonia is real. I shall retire now.
Then why are you asking me?
Thank you for favoring me with the truth. However harsh.
Okay, cool. What did you want from me? Am I supposed to feed into your little desires? Like, I'm sorry. No. Alright. Time to go to the Lorenzini arcade, my friends, and to slaughter carcasses. It's gonna be fun. Alright. I don't like you. You just explode? Like, you just seek to go boom? Pop! Nice. 116 is not awful. You know? It's not terrible. It's not great. I need moss. Dude. What's with all these, like... Oh! No. No. Oh, we okay. Let's grab this, because we gotta hit you from behind. That sucks! Boom! 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 Get wrecked, my man. Get wrecked, my man. Uh-oh. Got it that quick. Bop. Green. Ergo. Fragment. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Is this a key? It's a key. Cedar Clements? Okay. Oh, open up. There's some police. Get over here. Got him. That sucks. That's... interesting. Gross. I think. Ha! Played enough Dark Souls. You know how this works. Bring it. Sorry, bro. Oh, they drop people! Oh, he's gonna go boom. They drop people now. Okay, that is actually really good to know. Alright, we got Home Dog over there. It's gonna be chucking stuff at us. We gotta be careful. Cool. No, damn it. Damn it. Forsaken! We got a raid! Welcome in! Oh my goodness. Hello, hello! Welcome in, Forsaken Empire, and for all the people coming in with Forsaken on the raid, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is such a pleasure to have all the vibes over here. Thank you so much, Forsaken. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go indeed.
Forsaken.
Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Paladin Wright. I'm a part-time variety streamer here on Twitch. I am currently playing, as you can see, Souls-like games. Damn it! And so we're playing a game called Lies of P. I gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. No. Oh-ho! Got her. We're currently playing Lies of P, which is a Souls-like game that was designed off of... Oh, we got red. Off the story Pinocchio. So it's a lot of fun. If you're a Disney fan, you know, this game might be a little bit more interesting for you. But, yeah. Orange! We've not seen that before! Die. Okay, we got an achievement. We got a half moonstone. Die. That's why we have that greatsword, guys. Thank you so much for the lurk, by the way. I appreciate it. Alright, we have a half moonstone that we can use to upgrade our Dancer's Blade. Also, we want to go down here real quick. What the f... Is this wine? Please tell me this isn't, like, poisoned or something. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold on! Thermite, 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 thermite. Thank you. Where are you? Where are you? Bring it, bro. Get up here, my friend. Come on. That's tough. Boom! Get royally. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? We have a catalyst. Nice. We got a new frame that we're gonna have to look at, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Alright. Let's unequip. No need. It's over here. Let's repair. That was fine. Okay. Up we go. Monad Charity House concert. All of you are invited to the concert being held by the Monad Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. It is in the Lorenzini Arcade Central Plaza, sponsored by Lady Isabella and Sophia M. Okay. Noted. All profits from the performance will go towards our less fortunate neighbors, because Sophia is the Blue Fairy. And yet, she has a name. Is this like, need a key? God damn it, what's with the fucking keys? Okay. Get over here. Pop, pop. Got him. Iron protection. It's just gonna... Yep, nope, get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. The decay. Ah, fuck that. Nope. Sorry. We got other things to do. What was that? Oh no. Alright, that was interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go back to where it's safe, relatively speaking. Even though I know fully well that nothing is safe in this game. And what I mean by this is we're gonna go over, yeah. Because I believe there's probably a shortcut that we could get by going up here. That's my guess. My guess is this is gonna lead me to a shortcut of some sort. Because it's the most, it's the thing that makes the most sense. I was also incredibly wrong. Alright, I'm sorry. Freaking finally, dude. I gotta fight that big thing. You think I'm gonna do it off of 2? It's a book. It was, I guess, super helpful. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows anymore? I just want to cry, man. There was that big, giant thing. And I gotta figure out how to get past it. Slightly heavy. You know what that means we can do? Let's do this first. Because we're fighting a lot of carcasses. We have a ring or an amulet that helps with the amount of damage we deal to carcasses. So maybe we just sit tight on that until we can get through this giant dude. This... Oh my god. Is this a... There's too many shortcuts, bro. Oh, there's multiple. Bro, what is it? No, I don't like it. Oh, it looks like giant hulky Cthulhu. Oh. Oh, he can't. Noted. 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 No, damn it. Damn it. Hold on, guys. Damn. That sucks. Boom. That's crazy. Those things are cool. That was cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was really dope. You gonna summon it, dude? Yep. Yep, you are. Hey, buddy. Pleasure to meet you. And you as well. Before he goes boom. I hear things. I hear their leaves. Scandal! The tragedy behind the flamboyance. Well, why do we gotta put it like that? Few citizens of Krot do not know who V is, the Crown Prince of High Society, the man who came up with the Grand Covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krot, but his innocent passion makes his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide during a mugging. Dude, homeboy's Batman. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality, became a well-known person who many parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. It's because he's Batman, but like not the detective Batman. Obviously. Suspicion surrounded the strategy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemists throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krot lies. Even V, the richest, most influential in all of Krot, dang, I couldn't say that right, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. A truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krot is not such a safe place after all. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, this is a shortcut. Nice. Alright, well, back to Hotel Krot, I guess. We have some leveling up to do, some upgrading to do. All in all, we have some things to do. So I have to add Forsaken to my raid list. Bam. Okay. Let's go upgrade our weapons a little bit here.
know my way.
I bet you do. Half Moonstone. So we want to do the Dancer's Curved Sword Blade. Yes, to make it a +7. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. That'd be actually really nice. Do we have Technique Crank 2? Oh, I already put one up. Never mind. Never mind. No quartz. There she is.
I'll use my power.
Yeah, let's start bumping technique up a little bit more to get more damage. We have the technique amulet, so we're always gonna have 4 more than what it says that we have. So we can take that in consideration for the time being. Of like right now we're at 35, but not really. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? All right, so now we go back to that spot we were just at. Tick-Tock, the Venigni Works. That was a fun area. The Venigni Works was actually a really fun area. The first few levels of this game are really interesting. And now that we're like in the thick of it, I'm digging it. Into the thick of it. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's the Wandering Merchant. Arcade Underground. We gotta go back.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Circular Electric Chainsaw Blade and the Indomitable Amulet. Okay. So let's buy the weapon first. I don't think there's really anything that we can sell that would even remotely get us that up there, so we'll have to pick up the rest based on just basic experience. We got to go to that underground passage. That's our next location. We'll kind of tread potentially backwards to get there. Actually, it might just be better to go forward, because then we can skip around the really big guys. Right? Which way did we go to? It was not that way. Well, it was this way. Don't let me lie to you. Get over here! Argus fluid bottle. I knew they explode. Echo. Kaboomy. Alright, gotta go. East Bay High. That'll work. Magazine, which way was it? I think it's that one. Which means we gotta go around. Which means we gotta kill Homeboy again, right? Not right. Homeboy's permanently dead. Yes, this was the door. So we'll start here. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Here. Sir? No, was rude. I can hear something, dude. Interesting. The greatest show on Earth is coming. The biggest show on Earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the grand exhibition in Krat, the city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following at the exhibition gallery. Puppets of the Future, Multi-Purpose Puppets, Vanini Tram, New Butler Puppets, Special Exhibition Gallery, Treasure from the Far East. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. Good. Press a moonstone. Likey. I have no idea where I'm going. This is literally just one giant maze, and part of that irritates me because there's an area back there that I thought we could have gone to that now I'm not so positive anymore. This has to be where we get the wine that we need. Oh! What the fuck is this? I'll take that. I find these terms acceptable. Come on, break him! Let's go! Nope! Interesting. Hey, put it up. Sounds great. We gotta read that Hunter amulet. Is this the wine?
Isn't the old woman
Yes!
yes! Venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
She is. She is. That is good. Okay, let's go to... Oh, we didn't read the saw blade. Let's read this. A circular saw blade made by using Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. The more successful it is at attacking, the faster the plate turns, increasing its electrical blitz attack power. The circular saw blade with the generator attached was effective. Even the strongest puppets cannot withstand the wounds it caused. It was made to relieve the quickly rotating vibrations aggressively, or to relieve. The vibrations of the circular saw blade made it lethal to its wielder as well. To harm no one but the opponent, the chainsaw handle was crafted to relieve the vibrations. Nice. The value of ergo gave rise to a new crime where puppets were used to steal the puppets' ergo. Sadly, these thieves met their end by the hunter puppets that they themselves had created. So that was the hunter puppets. Wine of the highest quality obtained from the wine cellar in the Lorenzini Arcade. Someone on Rosa Abella Street might recognize the true value of the wine. It's Blavies, something like that. As a time-honored wine that some even call the Ruby of the Heavens. It was a luxury item that the legendary Stalker is said to have enjoyed drinking as well. Okay, so we do got to take that back. And I do want to wear that amulet that increases ergo for obvious reasons. Alright, my bad. That's why we have that blade. Friends and family. That's why we have that blade. Hey, fam. That's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity.
Okay.
Please respond. Over.
We're gonna hold off because there's still areas I can go, and I want to do that first. Sorry, monsieur. We did not fully explore down here, so my bad. Our weapon durability is doing really well. We went this way. We went this way. This way. We went this way. Fair. Alright, so we kind of have to start back from the beginning and figure out which way we went, which way we didn't go. So we went this way, I know that, and then we went that way, so we didn't go this way. Yes, Dark Moon, not the Dark Moon, Moonstone of the Covenant. It's exactly what I need. What's the one that I gotta kill? Is it this one? Indeed it was. Alright, we're gonna let our decay go down. For obvious reasons. What's up, fam? Get over here, me lord. Nope. Run. Get wrecked. Go, 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 go. I don't know. I didn't know they respond. That's crazy. I didn't think that at all. I don't got much time then. There's a Moonstone, Saw Blade. Nice. Spear of Honor. Okay. Me likey. Get over here. Gotta read all that. Let me out. Anything? No. Actually, yes. Now I get to go kind of like in reverse. There's a lot of movement. Alright, so what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go buy that amulet from the Wandering Merchant, because we've been really good at buying all the items that he has. So we're going to go buy that to make sure that we have everything that we possibly could get, and then we're going to read the item inventory on that and the Spear of Honor that we just got. And then we'll go back to the Stargazer, because it'll be time to not only go back to the Honorable or the Venerable Woman of Rosa Isabel Street, but also we can talk to whoever the, you know, whatever dude was like, hey, calling all Stargazers. You know what I mean? We should also open this door. It's like, I don't know.
Tell me what you need.
Want that. Where do you go? So, oh god.
Tell me what you need. I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition. Talk about bad luck. Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave because of, well, monsters. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
Okay. We already did. And I didn't see it. So unless we're talking about, we gotta talk to him again and be like, hey, we went down to the wine cellar, we killed that thing. Maybe that's like a part of his quest.
Tell me what you need. I came to not only was if you...
No, never mind. Alright, cool. Time to go back to the Stargazer. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Talk with Vanini! Eviva, it worked! You gotta go back to the gold coin tree.
Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Alright, let's go here, and then we'll go back to the... back to the hotel. Damn, dude. What's up, fam? Bop, bop, bop. That's tough. Alright. Here she is.
Ah, la bleu.
Bleu.
Even in the bottle,
La
has a
bleu.
distinctive shade of red. Oh, thank you, young one.
Is it blood?
Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Vanini commemorative coin. Oh, she's done talking. Alright, let's read some stuff. Alchemical booster speeds up golden coin fruit growth. The alchemist knowledge with its many different facets give birth to abundance. One alchemist's mechanical booster even produced a miraculous tree. Yep, let's read this. A luxurious spear blade used by the bastards. An elaborate pattern is engraved on the angled blade. They were abandoned by their families, but they couldn't abandon their pride. Clutching nothing but their honor, the bastards charged forward, spears in hand. The handle of a rush lance ordered to be made by a stalker of the bastards. The brass handle has a rotating device that enhances rush attacks. Honor or nothing. This was all the bastards who were both aristocrats and stalkers had left. Damn. Let's see. Their determination does not falter in the face of any difficulty. They continue to resist and defy, even in situations where moving proves impossible. Commemorative coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady at the window. It is engraved with Vanini's face. The Venini commemorative coins were minted for limited edition sale for the Venini Fan Club's anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by crot socialites and celebrities. Cool. So let's go back to the hotel and see what this wonderful coin now lets me do. I imagine it's going to allow me to do something with, yep, there we go, Pulcinella. So we'll do that, and then we'll take a quick break so I can make another cup of coffee. I'm just kind of keeping track of time so I can figure out like when my wife's going to be on her way. So if I keep looking over, just kind of right now, that's what I'm doing. But I'll be able to check it a little bit more clearly when I go make another cup of coffee. So all the good stuff. Okay. So let's start first with Pulcinella.
House of Venini,
And then we'll request appraisal.
strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Venini Foundation.
Right.
The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Venini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Venini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, Half Moonstone! Half
I know
Moonstone.
my way.
Damn. Yeah. Technique B, Technique B. Technique C. Technique B. Motivity, Motivity. Technique B. Technique B. Oh! Oh! Ha 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 ha. Me want. Me very much want. What's this currently? So if it goes to 217 at 12 or at 8, that would mean it's at currently 205. That would go to 2, so it's like at 1 something. Right? That'd be the difference. Yeah, it's at 205 right now, plus 115. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it no. So it only goes down by 15, which means we can try it. I mean, really, the difference is that the technique, obviously we need to put a technique crank on this thing to probably get its damage up. Can we buy a technique crank? Motivity balance, motivity, fuck.
I know my way of.
Handle. I do have one, so I could do it. I could do it. Because using a technique crank on either of these wouldn't get it anywhere. Because, yeah, it doesn't show any significant change. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put a technique crank on the Puppet Ripper. And then let's go ahead and swap this out for the Puppet Ripper so that we can play around with it. It's only up by... Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. We gotta wear this thing again. Good to know. Okay. Want to try it out. We'll go back to the... Oh. Golden fruit. Wrong way. Where was it? I think it was up here. Yeah. Thank you for the fruits. You put a booster on you. Oh. Holy fuck. Okay, goddamn. Alright. Okay, that booster works. Alright, let's play around with the new Ripper blade thing. You know what I mean? Let's play around with it for a second and see what kind of sick damage we're going to be doing. So let's go to the Lorenzini arcade and just kill some carcasses. We're going to take our break in a moment. We're actually going to push it back a second because of that, literally because of the booster. So I want to be able to let the booster run its course to get us back to 8 fruit, so then I can go collect it, and then I can take the break, because then it should run the rest of its course. So. Oh, Scythe. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Get over here, man. That's fair. It's pretty fucking gnarly. I like it. I like it. What's that fucking windows, bro? Why didn't I find that? Whoa, what was that? It detaches? I didn't know it detaches, man. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, so we got 5 minutes. Oh, we actually don't have 5 minutes. It's been 2 minutes since that has gone down from 9 to 5, so... Some people were saying that putting the baton head handle on the big pipe wrench head was disgusting. People were saying that. So, I want to try. Disgusting. Thank you. Squeeze me. Do 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 do. How do I open up that door? Almost got some explaining to do, because I feel like that was a shortcut I should have gotten a bit ago. And yet I don't have it. Excuse me? Oh! I like this blade. I haven't tried out its art yet, but I don't want to waste that just like a random dude. So that's kind of like the tough part. Figuring out like what I should do with this. Alright, back to the hotel. It's probably going to be beneficial if we sit in front of the tree. I feel like it's going to go again by the time, like, while I'm making my cup of coffee. I don't know what you're thinking. Alan, what time is it over there? Why are you making a cup of coffee? And to that I say, because I want to. I'm going to make that cup of coffee. I love me some coffee. No one asked for this lore, and yet I dumped it. Oh. This booster barely does anything. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we're going to switch that back out for the curb blade. We're going to, just so that we can get rid of this and put back the carcass butcher. we can still kill these Goticuses quite quick. We're going to go back to the Stargazer, and then from there we will move forward. So that'll be some good stuff. I will be back in just a moment. I'll put us on a be right back screen. So that means obviously there's going to be some original music, so please enjoy. And I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Teleport to another Stargazer, go back to Lorenzini Arcade, where we are going to continue on slaughtering carcasses. I didn't have a better option there. This one is. Go this way. Yeah, this is taking us out of, Alright, we might have to do some more soul searching. We may have to do some more soul searching, guys, because there's a door that we could...
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in craft. But, you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Oh my god. Ah! Kind of need to find a Stargazer. Don't even know what we're doing. So much here. Okay, maybe we can't go. Oh, what's that big guy? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, my bad. There we go. Whew. I don't like this. Woo. There. My God, dude. Leave me alone. That is shot cartridge. Nice. All right, so that's basically all this pathway was to do, was to go. Okay, so we really need a Stargazer. Like really need one. Great. Okay, my guess is that's the way I gotta go. Legion magazine. I really need a Stargazer, so we're gonna go back. There's no way that they're gonna just bring me into this new area and then just be like, oh yeah, by the way, Stargazers, on your own. Sorry. By the way, we're not fighting puppets anymore. Or carcasses, so we could do that. Also, Damn, that's a lot of weight. And maybe we gotta move capacity up a little bit more. Maybe we actually have to go do that. Alright, my bad. Damn. Try not to die, guys. I need you to relax. Oh, great. Can't open from here. What kind of tomfoolery is this? Dark Moon. It's not bad, guys. That is not bad. Why do I not have a stargazer here? Which means it's probably going to be up there, dude. I like this location. I mean, it's got a nice look to it. It's kind of insane. I love the dystopian nature of this. The dystopian, Victorian nature of this world, dude. This game is a thoroughly enjoyable game. Like, I do have to be very, very honest with myself here. Very, very beautiful game design. Both in terms of combat, both in terms of character customization, in terms of story, is just a good game. This will take me to a Stargate. It has to. In which case, we can go back to the carcasses and figure out where that extra door was. Ergo is life. Here we go. Oh, it's a puppet of the future. Wait a minute, someone told me there was multiple of these things. Well, this couldn't possibly be one because it's literally by a stargazer. I mean, what the f is that? Puppets of the future, the Iron Giants will lead us into a new era. Sure. Dark Moon, Moonstone of the Covenant. Open this freaking door. Good, that'll be beneficial. Nice. Alright. Back to the hotel. Still out. Alright. Let's go. Any quartz? No. Hey.
I know my way.
I bet you do. Ripper. No. Close.
I'll use my...
We're going to technique right now because we have the technique enhancer, so let's just do capacity. So we're going to need it. Alright, good place to start. And then we need to go back to Lorenzini Arcade because figure out... I figure out where that other door leads me. Alright, so we're going to start by going this way. Get over here. Pop, pop. Alright, let's try it this way. Nice. My God. Leave me alone. So that way. So yeah, my next best guess would be to go down. It somehow has to be on this side of the building. Break those? Oh. Okay. So no. Yes, the perpetual screams. My favorite. Hey, fam. I wonder if this is it. Ah! Found it. Now we can continue. Great on time. Great on time. Alright, let's go this way first. Oh, damn it. Today, buddy. Not today, buddy. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lot of searching. Why do I have a really bad feeling about that? Alright, maybe not. Could be worse, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. That's good. Here, Can't really do much else here because there's a ladder I gotta knock down. Good to know. That's a bad option. I'm here. Stuff. Oh, hey, buddy. Get over here. I love that move. Just that stabbing, kind of like dance back. Oh. This technique builds, dude. Okay, we do need a half moonstone so we can upgrade our dancer's blade. So that's actually really good to have. Let's grab homeboy over here. That'll do nothing. Haha! Stupid little sword got broken. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Oh, damn. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, we need this. Oh, he's... okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, bridge extender. Got it. But where's this game gonna be taking me? Uh-oh. Purple! Technique! Oh. Ah, fuck. Hey, fam. Oh, size down you. Get wrecked. I want the hammer. Strength amulet. That's gonna be good when I do my motivity playthrough. Kind of sucks that it's quite a distance away. But get over here, boy. Get over here, boy. Boom. Get over here, dog. Ben, hey. Don't do that. No. So I think what, we're gonna have to go up because there's nothing. Chest. Chest. Quartz. We gotta go back so we can get another pull cell. We got to go back. Upgrade the Dancer's Blade and... stuff. Off we go.
I know my way around.
Upgrade weapon. Yes. Alter handle. Okay, we already did that. Upgrade weapon. 2 more. Boo. Boo.
I'll use my...
And we're only getting enough ergo for 1 little level up. That is tough. Oh, let's go check the tree. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Geppetto. Wait a minute. Oh no, we're increasing. Yeah, that's right. We should have been increasing that, but whatever. Is there one that gives me more? Okay, that'll work. Okay, we at least increase pulse cell. Having an extra belt slot really won't do me much, but I shouldn't have started going down that. We could always reset. We could always reset, but I'd have to kind of remember some of the stuff that I got. Well, we'll be fine. This game's all about skill. There's people that'll probably beat this game at base soul level. What would it be? E level? Ergo level? Been in. Let it out. Okay, so homeboy is just dead. Cool. So when you kill these big guys, they stay dead. That is really good to know. Hello, monsieur. Get over here. That sucks. Let's check. Oh, okay. No. What in the Anne Orlando is this spot right here? What do we got? What are we doing? What the heck?
What's going on?
Who are you?
Don't come any closer.
Belle.
Oh. You're not one of them.
Who's Belle?
Are you here to save me?
Potentially.
Those grand exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug. Then there are those biological experiments. Ugh.
Excuse me?
I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels. Please, it'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out.
Okay.
Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Awesome. Helpful, but also not helpful. Did I get that item that was down there? I didn't. Okay. Let me get that item real quick. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. I imagine we can bait him off the platform and like get him to fall, but I'm a little concerned about how this is all gonna turn out. We're gonna grab some of that. Let me chuck some of that stuff at him. Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. I can't express enough how much I genuinely love this game. Is that the hotel all the way back there? No, that's the hotel. So is that the cathedral? That has to be. Dude, we've come a long way. At one point, I'm gonna do another playthrough at one point on my own and just start paying attention to world progression, like how does the landmarks start being visible when you start moving to different locations? That would be an interesting thing to kind of track down. Wrong thing. Chuck it! Run! You gotta be kidding me. You gonna come down, mister? That will work. It was rude. It was super freaking rude. Okay. Star fragment. Oh, we're about to get that bridge. Oh, buddy, we're about to get that bridge. Open sesame. To the bridge. I'll take it. Acid abrasive. No! Okay. Resurrection. Champion Victor has returned. The man who stood at the pinnacle of life. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor, the Hercules of Krat, the man who never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear? The veteran warrior who painted the circus with your cheers and applause? Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Krat citizens. Everyone learned that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. That's bad news. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate. The world's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back to us. His big return match is none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon witness what's sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle, besting even a machine. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. Please don't move. I just have a really painful feeling that that clown's gonna move. I really don't want him to. That is awful for you. Amazing for me. Fair. You Calvin. Fuck. Fair enough. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight one of those. I don't like this. I'm starting to really not like this area. What were they doing here? It's like a triage center. With whatever the heck all that is. Who the heck's that? Is that a puppet? About to get another Trinity key.
Another fine day in the
Another
city of
Trinity
Prague.
key.
But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
An egg. Because you can use glass before it breaks. Because you can use it like windows and mirrors, but an egg you can't eat it until you break it.
In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Behold the fingertips of the cold woman at the Grand Fingertip, or at the Grand Exhibition. Cold woman. Lame. I was hoping for something a little more dreadful, I guess. Cool. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Awesome. I didn't think Arlecchino was going to start getting all hectic crazy on us with that. That's actually really cool. Excuse me? Was that like a machine gun? Fair enough. That's kind of what I was looking for. Actually, don't know if I should keep going. What are you? I don't know what you are. Nice. Okay. I need help. Okay, imagine that's where I gotta go to keep going. So we're gonna get on. We're gonna get on the train and grab the moonstone. Grab the moonstone. Grab the moonstone. I'm kind of scared because the amount of pulse cells is friggin' sucks. Order of Crown report. No one knows when the inorganic cluster structure called Crowd sunk its roots into Krot. Okay, so we have an inorganic cluster structure called Crowd. Black. We'll do it up here. So we have Crowd. The first documented record is 600 years ago when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krot. The people who collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit, but they didn't know their value at the time. After the alchemists of the Isle settled down, this devil's pit, known as the Relic of Trismegistus. We've heard of that a couple times. So we're going to draw a connection to this, to the Relic of... We'll do T. Well, no, let's write it. Trismegistus. Relic of Trismegistus. Was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Okay, so we can actually link this to ergo as a mine. Mine. So this is probably where they first found ergo. So it was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power. It's difficult to process and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain that abnormal growth? Are ruins defense device that reacts to anomalies? Maybe. The ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing. We need a solution. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Crowd reports. We have this place, Crowd, that with the Relic of Trismegistus now is like a mine of some sort. Legion plug. Good to know. Okay, so this was just to fight whatever that one thing was. That thing was awful. I'm only slightly terrified for my health. I need a shortcut soon. I don't want to go over there. Need the Saintess of Mercy statue gallery key. Okay, that's great, thanks. What the fuck? Whoa, okay, alright, what are you? I'm sorry. Boom! I got you. You're right. Legion Caliber. I don't know what that was, and it terrified me every step of the way. Interesting. This has to be where that... Yes! Oh, we got a boss coming up. We just run straight for the... Yeah, we run straight for the Stargazer. Run! Okay. And now we go back to Hotel Krat. We can level up some stuff. Still not home. I'm sure she'll text me when she's on her way. Yep, on the way home. Okay, so she'll be home. It was 14 minutes ago. It's about a 30-minute drive for her. Man, we could end it here so that we could pick up with a boss fight next, which actually might not be that bad of an idea, just so that when my wife gets home, I can spend some time with her.
I know my...
Upgrade. Where's my... Oh, one more. Damn it. Bruh. Alright, let's use our Legion Caliber, can't we? Craft a Legion, because we got a plug, right? Yeah, Legion plugs means something that's technique. I guess we'll do that. Then we'll do modify. One more. If you polar wire trace an enemy, press and hold the Legion arm button, it will trigger a link attack. That is what I want. I want to do that. I want to do that a lot. Let's get the Krat supply box to you.
No matter what, serving welcome to...
At Shop Goods.
This is a... I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop.
Right.
Many thanks, good sir.
Cool.
No matter what, serving welcome.
Purchase what we got here. Nice, nice. Okay. Let's use the quartz. Let's buy that. And then let's just buy one. I don't need much else. Because we can upgrade that. We can upgrade the... Okay.
I know my way.
Upgrade weapons. We can upgrade you. 259. Okay. Might be doing more. Yeah, does more now. Puts my weight over, so kind of sit tight on using it for a second. Modify to get that attack link. There we go. Modification complete. And then strongest Legion arm. Modify Legion arm to its maximum level. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's go use our quartz. How many quartz we got? We got just the one, so we're going to be able to get another belt item here. And we will do our best to find an additional upgrade point for it that'll be more beneficial for us. Useful cells 3. You can't equip multiple quartz from the same type. Tough. Fable Charger. Charge Legion when eliminating enemies. Increase Ergo upon eliminating enemy 2. That actually might be good. Yeah. Alright. More room for items. Okay. So, yeah, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and call it for the night, just so that when my wife gets home, I can go ahead and spend time with her since it's not a day I typically stream. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get a raid message going so that we can get a raid prepped. Let's see who's on, and let's find out who we're going to raid to. So, currently, we could do Fungusai. It is an option. We could do Inogani. So, you know what? Silvarian's been raiding us a couple times lately. He's raided us like twice in a row. So I think we're going to go raid to Silvarian, who's currently playing Demon Souls from the looks like it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for another just phenomenal night. I really appreciate it. Forsaken Empire, thank you so much for the raid. For those of you guys who are not following her, please go do so. She is amazing. Hope you guys are making sure that you take care of yourself, stay safe, tell someone that you love them, work hard, rest hard, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So, see you soon.